Have you come across the term recourse and non-recourse debt, but aren't exactly sure what it means? In this video, I'm going to explain the difference between recourse and non-recourse debt and what it means for you as a real estate investor. So make sure you hit the subscribe button right now so you don't miss more videos about building wealth through multifamily real estate. And if you don't know me, I'm Seth Ferguson, a 12-year real estate veteran, host of a real estate TV show, host of a real estate investing podcast, and the author of the real estate book, Sell for More. So let's dive right into it, recourse versus non-recourse debt. And I thought it would be good to start off with the dictionary definition of recourse. And the dictionary tells us it is the legal right to obtain compensation or payment. And if you're a lender, if you're lending money out, you definitely want to make sure that your money comes back to you one way or another. So it's the lender's right to demand compensation or payment if you stop paying or if you default on your loan. And this is where residential and commercial lending really differs. So let's say you're buying a house or a duplex, triplex, quad. The bank cares about you. And they obviously care about the asset, but you are priority number one. That's why they run all sorts of things. They want an arm and both legs and your firstborn child when you buy a residential property, because they want to make sure if things go bad, if you stop paying, you are going to be on the hook and they're coming after you. Sure, they'll take your asset, but they are coming after you personally, and they will deprive you and they will take all your personal assets as well to make sure they get compensated or paid for that loan you defaulted on. So that's why they run your total debt service ratio, gross debt service ratio. They want to know all the assets you have because they're thinking of the worst case scenario, because trust me, the bank or the lender makes sure every single time that their money does come back one way or another. But on the commercial side, when we get into these larger income producing properties, we're essentially buying a business. It's a business of real estate, whether it's a multifamily property with tenants or a strip mall with commercial tenants in there. It is income producing property. So in this case, the lender, the bank, they care more about the asset rather than you as an individual. Sure, your experience, your ability to manage your team, all that stuff comes into play, but the bank really cares about the asset because that's what they will be taking if you stop paying your loan, if you default. So we have recourse and non-recourse debt. Recourse means they're able to come after you personally. They have recourse to come after you and take everything if you don't pay. But on the commercial side, non-recourse with these larger properties, the bank is willing, they're happy to say, okay, we won't come after you as an individual, but we'll gladly take your income producing asset because it's producing income on a large scale. It's a scalable business rather than your duplex where the bank it's easier to come after you. They'll take your property, sell it in foreclosure or power of sale, but that's all they'll do. On the commercial side, we're dealing with big properties. The bank's willing to say, hey, listen, we will take your asset. We won't come after you. So as a real estate investor, that's a whole weight lifted off my shoulders, because if things go bad, if things go south, I'm okay personally. Sure, the asset is gone, but the bank's not going to be coming after me for, let's say, the $20 million mortgage that I defaulted on. So that's the big difference between residential and commercial lending. A lot of commercial mortgages, when we get into these larger properties, are non-recourse. If you found this video helpful, let me know. Smash the like button, leave a comment, let me know what you think. And if you're interested in learning more about the real estate deals I'm doing right now, or if you want to talk about real estate investing, head on over to callseth.com and we can set up a quick 20-minute Zoom call and talk about your real estate investing goals. So until next time, happy investing.